Sunday, July 24th, we were coming back from the lake and we stopped at a convenience store. Both the honey biscuit and chicken were good enough for a picnic. So I'm using a sample of Benjamin Moore Coffee Swiss color for the walls. And this is in our dining room, patched up wall. That's what I'm painting over, so you can't really see a true difference. It's still wet, it's one coat. I'm just trying to take the sample and cover this hot mess up. This has been like this for at least 2.5 years since my husband had the shop made behind this. He had the windows taken out below, and we now have these small windows up top here. So that's it. And it's very depressing to me. So the rest of the wall would be blue, so covering up the blue would be hard too. And I'm really just supposed to get, use a sample and see how I like the color. So that part is over the blue. I do like the color. Painting is art therapy for me, but my husband wants a professional look, so that's why we get the professionals to come in and do it. In the next clip, I show you what it looks like after it's dried for one night. I'm back in my dining room, and this is how the walls look today. It's the next day. If you saw footage before this, I do show how it looked to begin with. This is only one coat of Swiss coffee paint, Benjamin Moore paint, but it's a lot better than what I was looking at before. And I think I like the color. This is the color, the paint over the blue part of the wall. So I like it because I like an almondy kind of color. Here's the green that's dried up, the sample on my hallway wall, and I'm gonna have it come through to the kitchen wall. There isn't much kitchen wall to show anyway. See my bird clock up there. I'm still liking it, that color. Okay, what a crazy morning. I'm out of breath. I just ran trash bags out, 2 of them, 3 of them. Normally, the trash doesn't get picked up before noon. Today, it came before 10 a.m. And yes, I'm starting my day late. Okay, I'm making coffee here, and my husband had early morning PT. He came home, he can do full weight while using his boot on his foot and a crutch to lean on, or crutches to lean on. How do you say that? You're just, before this he was putting like half that weight on crutches, on his boot, and using the crutches. What I mean to say is my husband is still on crutches. He's already off to work. He PT was probably at 8 this morning. He stopped by just for a minute to say hello. I am not even showered and dressed yet. So running out there, am I? Yummies. Okay, they're pajamas. Must have made their day, but they even stopped the truck. I mean, honestly, they're good. They're good to us here. We used to have grouchy, grumpy guys that would grunt if you said good morning to them, but these guys seem, I don't know if it's just summer help or what, but they're nice. So it's not summer help, because summer help would be like college-age kids. We've gotten that too. And they're usually chipper, full of energy. So I'm making coffee. My husband already made coffee earlier. I'm going to reuse his mug. Yesterday I got a comment from Debbie Jean about my hot water heater. Now, I told her, she had asked, I told her it's a Mueller. Got it on Amazon.
And she liked that it lights up blue, which I'll show you. When you press here on the handle part, it will start to heat up. And yes, it does light up blue. But I'll turn it off because I notice in my video it makes a loud sound. It's not pleasant to hear on the video, at least. So you push the top here to open. It's all clear glass. It's some kind of glass that it's like almost bulletproof, you know, keep it from shattering. I can't remember what I paid for it. It might have been $65 or it might have been on sale a bit, but probably came in like 3 days with the shipping. So I really like it because it is good glass, pretty much shatterproof. It's, did they say it was glass from France or something? Can't remember. So it's see-through. I like that. I can see how much water is left in it. This is the max 1.8 liters down to 0.5 liters. I can see if it's clear inside on the bottom. When it starts to get a little smutty, you know, collecting stuff, I just take this distilled white vinegar and add it to the bottom and let it sit overnight. And if it's something I catch in the morning, I just slosh it around a bit. Works pretty fast. So then I just pour it out and rinse it a few times. But if it's overnight, that's even better, I feel. So my sister and one of my daughters has a different kind of kettle, and it's completely black and it's on a different base. See how this is a round base and you have to connect it, which I gotten used to doing. But their base, okay, so it's a black kettle on top of a square base, and it's so easy to put on and take off, and it looks really sleek all in black. Only I preferred getting mine, you know, after seeing theirs. Like I could have gotten theirs, but I preferred mine because of this see-through, and that I'm like Debbie, I like that it lights up too. So I'm gonna enjoy some coffee, and I'll be doing other things on here after I've had my coffee. Okay, it's now 2:30 and I'm waiting in the parking garage of a hospital where my husband had to go. It was an emergency. Hi, I accompanied my husband to the hospital because, okay, he's in the holding cell is what he just texted. What happened was earlier today, he had left for work, but driving there, I'm guessing it happened on the highway. He had a car behind him honking at him until he woke up. So it's like he passed out or something. So he pulled over, fell asleep, woke up, didn't know where he was, a little disoriented, and then got himself home. And yeah, he looked a little pale, quiet walking through the door, but he didn't immediately tell me what happened. So he was around for a while, and then he decided to call his doctor, who said, well, being the doctor that I am, I'm gonna suggest you going to the emergency room. Well, he didn't really want to go to an emergency room, but evidently that's what we did. So it was 40 minutes later that they saw him, and then I'd say half an hour where he said he was going in. He said lots of tests. Now he's in the holding cell, I guess waiting to see his doctor or get answers back about the tests. So he's had a heart condition where some years ago his doctor had told him he may need, or he will need, a heart pacemaker at some point. So we don't know if that's now or in the future still, but
We will find out. I'll keep you updated. Thank you. As of now, I've been waiting 2 hours. It's 3 o'clock, so I'll update you when I can.